Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is what, Tuesday night, and we're having some good old Onward action coming to you. Delta Squad versus Legionnaires, cast by myself, Trip the Nip, and my co-caster Vivian, ctrl-flirt-del is here. As you can see, I am trying as hard as possible to get the OG cats back together. I've got a couple new ones on SMC. I've got the casting desk. We've got the cats now. You know, I just like my old team. We're hanging out. So, are you excited to be here today? This is your, what, second cast now, Control? I may or may not be muted I'm talking to myself. Hey, so I was just talking to myself, but let's tell all the folks at home how you feel about being here. This is your second cast, right?
Yes, it is. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm talking to the teams, getting excited.
Yeah, it should be a good time.
I'm really excited, and I'm really excited to be casting this with you, actually. And that will be my first compliment to you.
Oh, we're going to have lots of compliments tonight. All right, so let's go over the lineups really quick before we hop into the map picks and bans. On the Delta Squad side, we've got a new team. We've got T. Wilson 24, Only Ike, Anonymous, Death Legion, Kuds, Major Rav, and Slow Dive. And on the Legionnaire side, we've got Mayho, Kagan, Raider, Eric, DMT, Brandon, and Mr. Sirius. And the teams have given us all their ban info, so you want to go over that and what the first map's going to be? Or I can go over it. We've got bans here from Delta Squad. Delta Squad banned... what did they ban? Delta Squad banned Suburbia. And... oh, I hit that wrong. Delta Squad banned Suburbia. And Legionnaires banned Bazaar. Not a whole lot of info for these teams. It doesn't look... I mean, like, Delta Squad's only played Suburbia twice, and they've only won it once. So, I mean, it's technically their worst map. I don't know. Like, it's hard to do stats when they don't have a whole lot of stats.
Well, their stats look pretty good, to be honest, for a new team. Although, I don't know how new they are because I played with them.
I think a lot of them are coming from the rookie boot camp and just general... Right. They've been playing for a while and they want to get, you know, onto a team and get in the season. And then Legionnaires banning Bazaar. It's actually their most played map. But they've only won about 50% of the rounds. So,
maybe
yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I don't think they know how... I guess they're banning Delta Squad's best, right? Delta Squad's won both times it's played Bazaar. So, against the team that you don't really have that much information from, I guess that you would just ban their best one and hope for the best?
Yeah. And again, maybe they just don't like it. That's sometimes what you have to do. Sometimes you don't want to ban anything, but you're like, I just don't feel like playing this one. Because they definitely have the experience.
And our first map of the day is going to be a fun one. We're going to be on Tanker for map number 1, and I'm excited to see how these teams play. I don't know. Legionnaires have only played Tanker 15 times total. Delta Squad's played it twice, and they have lost both times. So I think this is Delta Squad's choice, though. So we'll see. Maybe they want to get better at it. Maybe they feel more confident on it than they did before. But it does look like we've got everyone in the lobbies. On the Delta Squad side, we've got T. Wilson, Death Legion, Kuds, Anonymous, and Only Ike. And then on Legionnaires, the lineup is Brandon, Mayho, Mr. Sirius, Raider, and Kagan for the actual in-game lineups. And we're just waiting for the teams to kick it off. The first objective is going to be the top deck center objective. A very capable one. I don't know. I think a lot of the objectives on this map are capable. If you cause enough chaos and confusion with smoke and gunfire, I think that even more so than cargo, this one lends itself to be capped on because, like, On cargo, there's only so much area to cover, but on this one, there's a lot more area, and with all the confusion and the smoke, it's hard to hear people. Someone could literally like prone up to the objective and cap, and you would have to be on top of them to see it.
Yeah, do you think this one's easier than the one on the east? That fast one?
I don't know. I've seen both done very, very quickly. But Colettos, you guys like to play this map, right?
A little bit we do.
SMC kind of likes this map too. It's a good map.
I think you do a little bit too.
I like any map where I can yell at people without, that's what I prefer. I like cargo. I like tanker. I like Office, the new Office custom map. I really like that one because I can yell at people from anywhere on the map.
Even people not on your team.
Yeah, it's great. And we are still waiting. I'm not sure what we're waiting on. Maybe they are planning.
Or they're like, oh, did we pick Tinker?
There we go. There are the beeps that we have been waiting for. We're going to hop into round number 1 on map number 1 on this Tuesday of Onward. I'm going to follow the Delta Squad here.
Recap for Wilson doesn't have night vision.
They're excited over here.
It's not that dark, guys. You're fine.
I'm not, they're still like planning, it looks like. Anonymous going down the south hallway, running right up onto Mayho, who's behind the box, crouched. He's going to peek up in a second. Any second when he hears these feet, Anonymous better be ready. He's not. He took his hands off of his gun.
Yeah, it looks like some of their players forgot their night vision.
Mayho takes him down. No contest. Delta Squad kind of holding back at the spawn. Their one advanced player going down. I'm not sure if they have a backup plan for this approach now.
I don't know. This is one you want to rush a little bit, right? Before they get in position here.
I mean, you can play it both ways. It depends on if the team you are facing, is aggressive. If they're super aggressive, you just wait for them to come to you and try and flank. But, ooh, Raider takes down Wilson. T. Wilson in a nice cross shot here. We're going to turn on the laser so you can see these angles that the Legionnaires are holding. Only Ike now downstairs, going to run up right into the line of fire of Mr. Sirius if he doesn't peek this corner.
And they all hear him.
Yeah, they know he's there. They see his feet. Mr. Sirius takes him down. Now there's only 2 members of Delta Squad left.
And hopefully they regroup. Let's see. What is Death waiting here?
I think he's trying to peek Mayho, but I don't know. Mahu? Mayho? Mahau?
Mahuhu.
Mahuhu? The first O is capital, right? So it's got the enunciation. He doesn't see him. Oh, he does!
Oh,
it takes him
wow.
down. Nice shot.
I must say, Death Legion, I played with him. He's a good player for, starting new and everything.
Hopefully that draws attention away from Cuds over here. The Cud's gonna have a hard time getting past Raider, who's proned out here.
Oh yeah, he's about to walk into all of them. I don't hear them talking to each other though. That would be helpful.
Wonder if Cuds knows that that window is bulletproof. As a reminder to all our new Onward players, these windows are bulletproof. Those windows are bulletproof. Any window on tanker is bulletproof.
Yeah, taunting tanker. It's where you can taunt people from the window, out in the open.
Yeah, you can use that index to full advantage too. Flipping people the bird. It's great. Kagan gonna go downstairs and check. No, he's not. Death Legion is creeping slowly up that hallway. He pops a smoke, gives away his position.
Yeah. Raider is just so patient. He's been holding that same angle. All right, now they're pushing. I'm getting tired.
Brandon's gonna walk out. Cuds doesn't see him. Cuds is too focused on the corner. He's peeking. Brandon, if he turns to his left, he's gonna see him.
No?
They just miss each other. Oh, maybe Cuds saw him. He pulled out his tablet. He's checking. He does see him. He finds him. He takes him down. Now Raider's right
now
there.
Raider.
Ooh.
Is Mr. Serious just making noise to draw him out here?
Think so. Raider takes down Cuds as he just runs right into his line of fire. Death Legion only has a minute 30 left to get up and cap. Or kill. He's only got 3 people left.
Yeah, clutch. At least he's keeping quiet. I think Mr. Serious is kind of maybe blocking some of that noise for him.
If he keeps up this pace, though, I don't think he's going to make it in time.
No, I mean, well, yeah, he'd have to rush out and kill. He'd have to come out shooting just from hearing Mr. Serious move around.
He definitely knows he's there. Question is if he can get 2 of them. If he finds Mr. Serious, he's still got to turn around and refrag Raider. Oh, he looks the wrong way. Oh, he sees him in the back. He finds him. Oh, but a trade. Legionnaires take the first point. An unfortunate trade there. It looks like we did have a drop on the side of Delta Squad. Who did we lose on the Delta Squad side, man?
I think T. Wilson, their captain.
Ah, yes. He is the one that is missing.
And let's see, FFEMT Brandon. It's his first season joining Legionnaires on his first season. He's got...
I think he's the only one, right? The only new Legionnaire member this season.
Yeah, I believe so. All the other names I recognize. Yep.
Yeah,
But
all the
they
other
did
ones
have
have been around for a
change
while.
Yeah, a change in captain? Maybe they're...
I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah. I really like their bio. Legionnaire, shout out to you guys for their straight talk. So we can just see their stats immediately. I actually like both of their bios as I was doing research on these teams here. Delta, they have these guidelines for joining their team, and it's rookie friendly, but they practice a lot. So let's see that.
Not sure if we're having a false start here because everyone's not back in the lobby. I assume that it was the auto start timer that someone forgot to turn off. So we'll see if there is a reset. Yes.
Yeah, they did reset.
So we're in week 3 already. Do you have any new favorite teams that you've seen play so far, or are you sticking with your favorite, the Mahemians?
I am a Mahimian, thank you very much. Have I seen them play? They've got so much going on. Like Wookie is casting, so I can't say I have allegiance to anyone other than Colettos. That's not true. I love Mayhem. Love Fury, even though we're going to play them this week. What about you guys? Oh, Trip. Captain Trip. I forgot.
Yeah, yep, I got promoted. I haven't really been paying a whole lot of attention, trying to get back into the casting swing of things and keeping tabs on teams and moves and all that fun stuff. It's just been a little hectic after being promoted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that didn't go to your head at all, Captain Trip.
Nah, I already made all the calls. It's fine.
All right, looks like Wilson's back in the tent. And honestly, I mean, there's 2.5 Legionnaires up, so Delta, they can just kind of regroup a little bit. They can win some rounds here.
Legionnaires finished in Silver Division last season. Take a look at what their actual rank was. Season 8 Legionnaires. They came in 18th worldwide, so right at the top of the Silver Division along with Ember. So it's not like it's an easy matchup. A new team against Legionnaires.
Oh, yeah. No. But I would definitely say don't underestimate new teams this season. There's a lot of them. You get confused.
And we do have everybody in the lobby this time. Everyone spawned in. Here we go. Hopping around number 2 on map number 1. Let's see what kind of defense the Delta Squad puts up. I mean, it's a pretty standard defense on this objective, I feel like. I mean, you have to have, like, watching both stairways. You've got to watch the middle. And at some point, you have to watch your back. And I'm going to assume that Legionnaires is going to push really aggressively here. It looks like they are all going to go up the north side of the boat, ship, whatever you want to call it. Technically a ship.
I like it.
They are on the starboard side. No, wait, that's the port side. They're on the port side of the ship towards the bow. They have one shield player going, is it Brandon, going downstairs with Mr. Sirius behind him. Raider and Kagan pushing up aggressively. Delta Squad's not defending any crosses, really.
Yeah.
Wilson throws a nade out.
surprised.
Ooh, man, just outside of the container.
Wow. That should have been good. I wonder if he heard them. Or if it was just a precaution. Ooh, I like this. I thought they were... I mean, I like the Legionnaires pushing up real fast, but it looks like...
Ooh, shots ringing out at only Ike as he crosses 2 gaps. But none of the shots connect. The flashlight comes out. Turn off my flashlight and see what they see. Flashlight tries to blind him, does not work. Kagan takes him down. Brandon and Mr. Sirius cross the stairs on the north side with no opposition. They don't try and push it either. Mr. Cud's there guarding it. You know, I think that these 3 Legionnaires here, they've got a nice little firing line. I think that they're just kind of supposed to be a distraction as the rest of the team goes all the way around behind and comes up where there's no opposition.
Yeah, it seems like they are setting up for a play. Kagan's calling to wait here. Wow. I mean, they're throwing it in the right place.
Legionnaires, 2 members are now up in the superstructure on the back side of the boat. And no one's looking that way. It's going to put a hurt on the defense here.
Oh, I love it. They're doing the opposite attack of the defense.
Ooh, Death Legion finds one. Rotates away. Shots ringing out at him. Kagan now in the smoke. A flash from T. Wilson right into the smoke. Anonymous finds Brandon, and Death Legion finds Raider. The shield goes down.
Wow.
Anonymous now gonna have to deal with Mr. Sirius. You should see him through the window. He definitely sees him. He's just waiting for him to round the door now.
Oh. Oh,
Anonymous takes Mr. Sirius down. The res is gonna come out from Kagan on a Maho.
You're who?
Maho.
Uh-huh.
Maho. Death Legion now putting shots onto him, trying to hit him between the barrels. They are all over the map here. Ooh, just narrowly avoiding shots from Kagan as he rotates back. T. Wilson now pushing up on his side, looking for Maho. He finds him. T. Wilson. Easy kill. Gets taken down by Kagan as he's rotating away, though. Death Legion now pushing, trying to find the kills onto Kagan. A 3-to-1 advantage, and Death Legion takes down Kagan, and Delta Squad take their first point on the same objective.
Yeah, I mean, do you think maybe both teams could have been more aggressive for this cap, perhaps? I mean, those are both strong defenses, so took them out pretty easily.
I don't know if more aggressive is the solution. I think it's more coordinated. They seemed like Legionnaires had a plan. They were going to send people around the backside, but the timing was slightly off. I mean, the shield guy was all by himself, and he got taken down. His shooter wasn't with him to cover him. So, I mean, it was a great plan, but the execution was a little off.
Yeah, I wonder how comfortable Brandon here is with the shield, and if they have other shield players, because handling the shield would have been really great. Like, you could have gone in there, or even in the windows, because you can't shoot through them. They could just give those call outs, because that was a good setup. Send them all the way around and circle them, and then that way they can get all the angles in. But, you know, the only thing is, like, they were like right next to each other. That's the thing about this.
Yeah, I know Legionnaires had a shield player when they had Kitten Mittens, but he has since gone to the Danglies, and I don't know if they actually replaced their shield player. So maybe they're trying to train up a new one.
Yeah, it's always good to have a shield player. Who's your shield player?
Me? we don't use shields.
Okay, yeah.
5 guns is better.
I bet you flexed right then, didn't you? Like
All these guns. Welcome to the gun show. All right, we're hopping in. I heard the beeps. We are going to go into round number 3. Go, round number 3. Map number 1. This time we're going to follow the Legionnaires. See what we have defense-wise here. Are they going to spread out? Are they going to push and be aggressive, or are they going to hold on to the objective?
Yep. Staying in. That's kind of smart with this one, because it can get away from you really fast with all of these entrances.
I don't know. I think being out aggressive, at least a little spread out. I mean, man, they're on top of each other.
That's true, yeah. Like, at least to the doors.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you come in and you start shooting.
Although, did you see any C4? I feel like...
I didn't see, no, there's nothing.
Yeah.
This is all just them waiting. Which is going to let Delta Squad get to wherever they want, you know, to set up this attack.
Oh, yeah, but they are all separate, it seems. Hopefully that's on purpose.
I mean, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, on this objective in particular, you've got 4 entrances. 5 if you count the crossover hallway, but you got 4 ways to come into the objective and 5 players. So really, coming in at the same time, as long as you can coordinate it and not shoot each other when you cross, because you know if you come in from the north and the south, you're both looking at each other. So as long as you can coordinate not shooting each other and getting that aggression in, I really think that's the easiest way to do it.
Looks like only Ike forgot his night vision, so let's send him in first.
And night vision is not really required for this particular objective. It is the only lit part of the ship.
Oh, it's just a look cool for me. I didn't know it had a function.
Death Legion is just proning his way across the top deck.
Yeah, that seems like his style actually. Every time I play with him, he's careful. He's a good shot though. He really is.
Cuts is in the north hallway. These lines of, I mean, the firing angles that Legionnaires have is very good. They're watching every door.
Yeah, it kind of looks like with the lasers on. It looks like the, like the alarm system that you have to bypass. I mean, it's a really
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, I mean, chucking some nades. Let's see.
Cuds here, blind firing around the corner. I don't think he knows that that is a bulletproof box. And here comes the team fire. No. Yep. No. Yes.
Yeah.
Shots at T. Wilson. One goes down. Kagan takes down Anonymous in the back. They need more smoke, more confusion. Meho takes down T. Wilson. Cuds finds him though. Brandon out for the refrag. Brandon does find him. There's only 2.5 members of Delta Squad up. Now it's just 2 members of Delta Squad. Death Legion's got a lot of work ahead of him if he wants to come in the same door.
Well, what do you do now, Captain Tripp?
Regroup and run in. You just gotta overpower them. You just gotta outshoot them. Here comes the cross only eye. Takes down Raider.
And he does.
Mr. Sirius now looking for the refrag. Kagan also looking for the refrag. Kagan finds it. And now it's 1-on-3. Delta Squad is down. Just Death Legion. Now's the time where you got to tell your team to not be jumpy and not start peeking. One guy can pick off 3 if they start peeking and making bad plays.
Yeah, he's being really quiet, so they don't even know what door he's in.
The problem is the approach he's trying to take. He's only going to be able to take one of these guys out, and then he'll be in the other one's line of fire. He might be able to get Brandon. I don't know if you can shoot. If he hears him, yeah, 40 seconds left. He might be able to shoot him through the boxes. I'm not 100% sure. He's looking, trying to find a crack. That would be his best bet, would be to shoot through the box. Oh, but he looks the wrong way. Mr. Sirius finds him.
You know, he probably heard him and was just waiting for him to peek instead of just shooting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that was the best approach. Not that he knew that. He had no information on where the enemy was after his team had died. Because I didn't really hear any call-outs or anything. It was a lot of trades or a lot of quick refrags, not a whole lot of comms. So not knowing where they're set up on that defense, none of the approaches are good if you don't know where to look.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, like going in at all the different entrances, splitting your team up might be good for a team that's very well coordinated and talks to each other a lot. But otherwise, you kind of need each other.
Or maybe a shield. A shield might have worked.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, for sure, yeah. 2 shields. 5 shields.
Shield C4. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, we'll see what Delta Squad does. I mean, their defense on the upstairs objective was pretty solid. It's also pretty standard. So Legionnaires' defense here seemed a little less than standard in my opinion. I don't think I've ever seen anyone keep all 5 members inside the objective room on this objective. Normally you see one in each hallway, or someone run down the middle to plant a C4 or throw a smoke or a frag or something. But
yeah, at this rate, it really seems like they're going to be trading Volk rounds. At this rate, no one's really using any in these T4s. I mean, they did have the shield, but let's see if they see Legionnaires use it this time. Yep, they got one.
Here we go, hopping into round number 4. And yeah, if we do keep trading Volk rounds, we're gonna end up in a Legionnaires advantage on the first map, I believe.
Yeah, and you know what? It looks like Delta, even if they're new, they seem to all be really good shots. So they could just hold those same angles. Although it looks like they're pushing out a little bit more.
Seeing a C4 Cuds.
Yeah.
Checking that
thank
hallway,
you.
but he's very exposed. And I wonder if he knows that they can come down the stairs right in front of him.
Yeah, the noise upstairs must be throwing them off.
I haven't seen anything like that.
I'm confused. Why did he leave the clacker?
Yeah, was that?
What?
Did he leave that for?
Is that bait? Is that for them to like find
I
it
was
and
gonna
be like,
say.
"Where's the C4?"
Let's blow it up.
I will donate $50 to the VRML if that gets a kill.
Maybe he didn't mean to.
No, he put it there.
I saw him, but like.
You know. Okay, so here's the difference in attack plans. I'm just getting stuck on literally every door I try and fly through. Legionnaires coming in the backside with all 5 members with a shield in the front.
Yeah, and they're still watching for flanks. It's good.
Gonna be a pretty strong approach, but if your shield goes down, then you're fish in a barrel coming through these doors. So I don't know. Let's see if Cuds goes back and grabs the C4 clacker. No, no.
No, I want Kagan to pick it up. Come on, Kagan.
I just
Oh
don't.
wait, that's not the right hallway. Is
I
it?
don't understand. No, it's not the right hallway. They're all the Legionnaires are coming in from the backside.
You know how you can hear the upstairs when you're down here defending? Can they hear you? I can't remember.
So I don't remember. It's either that they can hear everything or they can only hear footsteps. Okay, here we go. Brandon peeking the door now with the shield. No one's looking at him.
Well, there was a call out to the right, so they know they're coming. Oh, but they don't know which door.
Wow, Cuds' defensive position, I actually really like it. Rotated away from the objective. Not somewhere I would expect a person, honestly. Now the lasers are trained. Trying to find...
They all know. They know they're there.
I don't know. I don't know if this is an approach that, like, you try once you get shot at. Like, do you give up on it? Do you keep trying it? Wilson's got a
no.
frag in his hand. Kagan and Miho are checking the corner. The frag comes out. The frag is good. The frag takes the shield down. Kagan's gonna go for the shield now. Oh, he gets the res. But Anonymous finds Brandon, takes him down. Another frag comes out. Oh no, that's a flash. Anonymous finds Kagan. And here they come. They through the flash of Mr. Sirius coming around the corner. He takes down Anonymous. He goes for the shield. Only Ike takes him down. Mayo refrags him. Only Ike's still up. Nope, there's the kill. Cuds now looking for him. Ooh, if Mayo just moves a little bit closer. Oh, he finds Death Legion. It's all up to Cuds. Cuds could get both of them, though, if he stays in his spot. It's a great spot.
Pick up the shield.
Takes down one. Now he needs to rotate. Oh, he finds him with the fire.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
You go, Cuds. Who needed that C4?
Wow, that's some aggression. I like it.
Yeah, but like you said, like, what do you do if you start getting shot? I didn't think that they would all.
You keep trying to grab the shield, apparently, is what you're trying to.
I mean, if you can't, yeah, I guess so.
That's why
at that
like
point,
the
I would have smoked it and ran around. Oh yeah, SMC doesn't like shields, guys.
I think the shield, it's gonna get you killed more often than not. You're gonna try and go for it, and then you're gonna get shot.
I mean, I don't know. That's not why I would bring a shield, but.
Well, I bring shields because it lets me taunt people.
Trip.
It's the only reason to play the game.
Right. I
Taunting.
agree. Sure. Yeah, my favorite was you taunting at was it Global Chem? And I think
that was Mike.
Mike, yeah, but Sleepy said, how about you taunt when you're leading the series?
No,
so
you
got
always taunt.
back there.
Always. There is no wrong time to taunt. You could be the last man standing and taunt people. Okay, now we have your east objective on the top deck.
That's not my secrets.
Your favorite.
It's not my favorite. It's just one that's there. I've been there. I've seen it.
It's one that I can see a cap happening. I want to see a cap in these teams because they're playing it. I don't know. It's like quietly safe. I mean, Legionnaires definitely have the experience to make a fast cap happen if they wanted. Yeah, I mean, they just need a little bit of chaos. And, someone looking the wrong way at the wrong time. Here we go, round number 5.
Just make sure they don't come from the right side, that's all. You can be wherever you are. It doesn't matter. Alright?
Legionnaires still kind of like on the fly calls for their defense.
Yeah, that was interesting. He said you can kind of just be wherever you are. Not necessarily, but yeah, you can.
They are stacking a heavy defense on the right side here.
Yeah, why were they so? Is it because of the red container? Because there's some other spots you might want to watch out for.
Ooh, long shots from Kagan take down only Ike, but it is just a down on the corner. Is he going to go for the refrag? Wait, did he shoot him through? Wow, he shot him through the container. That's impressive.
Okay, Brendan, just watch that stairs. I think they're downstairs. Just watch that south stairs.
Kagan giving Brandon some instructions.
Yeah.
I don't know how long Brandon's been around. I haven't seen him in lobbies, so I'm not sure actually how new he is, but he goes down to Cuds. Long angle.
Alright, there they go. They're using the bulletproof.
Enemy right in the middle.
Oh, Mr. Serious finds one. Raider finds another. 2 go down just like that. Wow. I didn't even see the second one. Oh, but Death Legion finds Mr. Serious through the boxes.
Yeah, but they'll get caught out here. You know what? I mean, it's 2 minutes in. There are no smokes, no frags. I'm surprised.
Death Legion trades with Mayho, and now 2 of them are down. Raider's going for the res, and he gets picked up by Only Ike. Only Ike gets all the confirmations. Kagan's going for the res on the Mayho. He gets it. Only Ike does not see that kill. Kagan now checking the objective. Only Ike's going to find him as he crosses out. No, he doesn't go out. Brag's a little too far.
Yeah.
Cuds finds Mayho.
Oh wow. Well, they can do it.
Nice quick shot. They could cap it right now.
Yeah.
Kagan's not even on objective. He's out way back. Oh no, and a team kill.
No. Ooh. He's gonna be mad. Let's see. Now you gotta clutch it.
He definitely knows he's there. Kagan's in a tough spot here. He has to make sure his cap
Yeah.
doesn't happen, and he's not doing a very good job of it. He is way off the objective.
Oh,
But he
no.
finds only Ike, just
I was-
barely.
Another Volk win. It's gonna be going. Volk, Volk, Volk. Trip, I'm surprised. No smokes, no. Where's the
Yeah.
drama, guys?
Yeah.
This is,
I don't
this
know.
is taunting Tinker.
Oh.
You can taunt people through windows. You can smoke. You can.
Well, I want to know what they took in their loadouts to not have room for smokes. Like, what are they packing that they can't carry a couple of extra smoke grenades?
Yeah. No, maybe they just. You know, they're not that new. I just remember like when you first start out, you kind of like don't use utility very well. Maybe, but they're not that new. They should. I'm surprised. Now, I would like to see Legionnaires come and maybe try for a cap, maybe go a little faster. I mean,
You want to see Legionnaires take a 5-2 victory right here?
oh,
Is that what
I
you
was
want?
just looking. No, I want to see a Marsoc win. And honestly, because I know the Legionnaires can, like, they could do it. Honestly, I think Delta could do it too. I see Death Legion's playing the usual way that I see him play, very carefully, low, and Delta Squad, they've got some good shooters, so I feel like kind of throw them off a little bit, so we don't have to sit in camp. This is what I would think, because everyone's been really tight. It's been Volk after Volk round. Right? Wait,
Yeah.
someone went on Marsoc?
Nope, it's been Volk rounds all around.
Yeah.
We're hopping into round Volk round number 6 now. Whew. 6. Delta Squad on defense. What are they gonna do?
Flank up these stairs, guys, so
Cover
you need
this.
to watch that.
Who was at that angle that shot you?
I'll go on up.
I'm just saying, you can cap this in 15 seconds, 20 seconds.
Legionnaires is putting out smokes
There
already,
you go.
covering all of their crossing
There you
angles.
go. I like that.
But Delta Squad's defense getting very aggressive. Cuz here on the left, placing a C4, throwing it out there. Oh, and he downs himself.
He left the clacker for himself this time.
T. Wilson's gonna see Brandon here. He finds him. The one man that they sent up the middle has gone down, and now all 4 of them are pushing up through the stairs. And there's no one guarding it.
Yeah.
This is not gonna be good.
They pushed up to the middle.
Kagan's gonna find one. Kagan finds
There you
only
go.
Ike. They're up in the backside. Raider finds one. Raider finds 2.
Wow,
Anonymous and
there
Death
you
Legion
go.
both go down, and now the objective is very, very open. T. Wilson's gonna come running back, but they don't need to worry about the cap. They just need this one kill, and there it is. Legionnaires take the first map. 4-2.
He wanted to cap. They heard.
That was a very quick round there.
Yes. Finally. Wow, look at the spread of kills, though. I mean, everyone's doing work, so that's.
Yeah, it's not a
That's
bad difference. I mean, I think the teams were pretty evenly matched. They just got a little overwhelmed there at the end, not expecting that aggressive rush from behind. Even just one person watching that stairs would have stopped that from happening. Just someone standing at the window saying, okay, they're coming up the back left. But by the time that the information got to the forward players, they were already on the objective, and they didn't have enough time to react to the gunshots.
Well, probably the smokes threw them off because they threw them up top and then ran down, right?
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why they
and
pushed
they
forward.
sent Brandon up as a sacrifice, right down the. They just said run down the middle. We don't care. Just go right towards them and distract them, and it worked.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they pushed up the defense there. I'm gonna look at their games again for this season. Legionnaires beat Cold Steel, but lost to Ember. And as you said, I think they're pretty close to Ember in.
Yeah, last season they finished 1 point or
ranking?
1 rank off from each other.
Okay, yeah. Cold Steel, they're a good team, but they think they lost 2 players. So they're probably regrouping, but yeah, Cold Steel. I can see that's close. Yeah, they won the Cold Steel, which makes sense, and losing to Ember, I mean. I don't know, Trip, what do you think?
I mean, I think it's pretty standard. You know, the first game was against Ember, and that was, you know, our first game didn't go well, so I don't, you know, people have been off. It was the off season. It's not like the back-to-back seasons we're gonna have throughout the year. It was the long break between the Christmas break between seasons.
Oh, right.
So I mean, you know, possibly a lot of them didn't even play.
You mean the resolution wasn't play Onward all the time and get good?
I can tell you that as soon as Onward Season 9 ends, I'm booking it on a vacation. The day after the season ends.
Aren't you already on vacation?
I'm always on vacation.
I was gonna say, aren't you always on vacation?
I work from home. All right, we have our second map now. Map number 2 is going to be Subway. Eat fresh.
Yeah, you might. I'm playing my own game of camera work, so that's why we have another one. It's gonna be fun camera work. But I do like Subway.
Can you play your own game of set the team names for me? It's a fun one too.
All right, I'll try that out.
I do like Subway. I know that Legionnaires is pretty good on this map though. So let's take a look. Do I still have the page pulled up? I do. Let's take a look at the history. Subway, they played it 20 times. They've won it 15. So a pretty good win percentage for Legionnaires on Subway.
Yeah, I can see why they picked it.
Wonder if, let's see. Let's look at their... They've only played it once so far this season, but they won it. And then last season, let's see if this shows. This is actually their most played map of last season. They played it 16 times and won it 11 times. So
Really?
yeah, this is definitely their favorite map.
Well, I feel like it's. I don't know what team doesn't like Subway.
I don't know. That's what we need. We need a Dakin. We need a map stats page that like you can click on, like you do the teams, and it goes to the map, and then it shows which teams like have played it, like backwards relation. But it looks like everyone is in the lobby. The lineups have changed. Legionnaires dropping Brandon for Eric. And Delta Squad is the same lineup. Yes, same lineup.
They swapped out Brandon after sacrificing him? Let's see.
Hey, teammate sacrifices are completely acceptable if you win.
Oh, you know what? And he's newer, and since this is a map they play often, they probably just wanted the same crew.
It is a fun map, and I do like the first objective we're going to have is the Chinatown objective, which has 3 approaches. So we're going to see if Delta Squad gets aggressive on their defense. They've been getting more aggressive than Legionnaires on the defense. They've been pushing out farther, and it kind of bit them in the butt on the last one. But,
It wasn't.
Sometimes
you know what?
it helps.
That defense though wasn't. It was just the opposite. I mean, it wasn't a bad one. It was just that they anticipated the wrong route.
yeah, sometimes you just have to commit to a certain defense. You don't know where they're coming from. You don't call the spawn, and you say, okay, we're just going to go for it. We're going to set for this one, and hopefully we called it right. But I think that when we see Legionnaires play this objective on defense, I think we're going to see them like we saw on Tanker, where they get really, really tight on the objective. I don't think we're going to see them push out very far at all. Also, thanks to everyone in chat dropping those biddies, the subs, the follows, all that fun stuff. We appreciate all of you stopping by and watching this awesome Onward action. We know it's the only game on Tuesday, so you kind of have to be here, but nonetheless, we appreciate you supporting the casting squad, which has grown this season. We've got new casters. We've got ctrl-flirt-del, we've got Wookie, we've got Snooperfax, and we've got Mantis.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. I was going to say, like, Wookie and Control, what else do you need? But I forgot Mantis. Shout out to Snooperfax. You know I love you. But, yeah, Mantis in the EU. We need more EU casters, definitely.
That we do. I need to get some time in with all the new casters. We got to get some more co-casts going so we can get a feel for how everyone works. We are waiting on something. I don't know what.
Trip, I've worked with you for like over a year, and this is the most serious we've been.
I know, it's killing me. It's killing me.
It's like we're being very professional. I'm proud.
Is this what it's like when HR comes? This is what it's like when HR comes.
Yeah. We'll know when they get here tomorrow. Speaking of HR, let's go over to the sex shop here. I just find that so interesting, the designs they... Unless this is designed after real plays.
It could be.
The adult stores.
Oh, and a bridal store right next to the sex shop. Whoa, what happened there?
Makes sense. Oh, yes. Yeah, I saw that too.
Here we go. We are hopping into the next round. We're going to play some Onward on Subway. Round number 1, map number 2.
Looks like 3 is pushing the south.
It looks like they're not setting up for the right approach once again. Oh, they went to check the north, and then they came back. A smart play from T. Wilson and only Ike. Now they're setting up for a different approach.
Yeah, they probably just... Yep, definitely. That's a good adjustment.
Cuds is in the most aggressive position here, out by the Coca-Cola Alley entrance, exit, whatever. Depends on which way you're coming from, right? It's an entrance if you're going in, if it's an exit if you're coming out. But he's going to have to deal with, like, all 5 of them. I mean, he's going to be pinched between a 3-man squad and a 2-man squad. Just really, it's not a safe place to be for him.
Oh, that's an interesting spot, though. I don't know,
It's very hard to shoot. I'll give him that. He definitely has the advantage taking anyone out that comes around that corner.
I mean, that's a good spot to be in if your teammate has like a C4 planted somewhere. Give that call out, shoot C4.
I think Kagan's listening through the wall here to see if he's there. Wow.
Oh. That's some serious map knowledge. Well, they called somebody out.
They're just waiting. The 3-man squad here is waiting for the rest of their team to push up. Mr. Sirius getting prone, gonna check that corner. Is he gonna see Cuds before Cuds sees him? I don't think so. Cuds sees him. Cuds got a line on him. Cuds takes him down. Headshot. Now Eric's gonna throw a nade over there. Oh, it doesn't find him though. A little too far. Oak's coming out. Cuds not gonna give up on his angle, but Kagan finds him through the through the trash can in the crack.
Did he hear him or just like knew to pre-fire that?
He'd already shot one.
Oh, I see. Wow.
C4 going off a little early from T. Wilson over there. Only Ike very exposed, running around in the, what's the word that I'm looking for? In the courtyard area. Yeah, Ike throwing a flash. Gets a flash out around the corner. Finds one of Eric, rushes in.
Wow, he... I don't know, I would have...
Death Legion now
rushed
peeking
in.
the corner. Gonna rush out, finds nobody. Raider takes him down. Now only Ike is gonna do the same thing. Brags, nope, smoke for smoke. Another smoke. Only Ike's looking right at him, but he can't tell. He takes down one. Shot from Kagan, take down T. Wilson. Only Ike takes down Raider, gets line fire in the smoke. Only Ike, last man standing. Raider is only down. Oh, but there's the confirm. Right before the res comes out, and now it's only Ike versus Kagan. Kagan's trying to get the res off, but he doesn't realize that he was shot. Once again, there is a C4 here. I don't know who has the clacker.
Hopefully not one of the bodies.
It's definitely not only Ike, because he has an LMG. Wait, no, he picked up their LMG. It is only Ike. It's got to be his. He should just...
I see a fire. Is that a fire on the floor right there? No.
He should just blow his C4. Such a good chance.
Yeah, but the placement is right there where you want to hear them come up. But if he had it, he would have blown it already, I would think.
I mean, yeah, I
Where the other
would
bodies
think, but... You hold still so I can see if you have a clacker on you. He has a clacker on him. It's him. It's him. He's got it. Yeah. That C4 would have killed all of them. And honestly, at this point, he just needs to wait until he hears footsteps coming around the corner and blow it. Yeah, Ike's gonna peek it
you don't
again.
need to peek.
He's getting
No.
very, very aggressive.
Or impatient.
44 seconds
Uh,
left.
Yeah, maybe they don't know. They don't have the right count. No, they have.
Yeah, Ike's gonna peek it. He peeks it. He does not find it. Kagan
Yeah.
clutching it for Legionnaires. So close. So close.
There's a little. He did a cap anyway.
One point for Legionnaires on Subway. That was our first... No, that's not our first Marsoc round. Second Marsoc round of the series. But a very close round. Man. I just want to know...
What do you want to know?
I just want to know why he didn't blow it.
I just saw the whole thing. He did blow it.
I mean, what's the point of putting C4 down if you're not going to use it, right? Because that's like, what, 3 points?
Well, let's see. Legionnaires defense. Since they know the map so well, maybe they're more aggressive on defense here.
Maybe they'll send one on a flank. I know... I bet they can do a flank and still hold a 4-man defense.
Yeah. Yeah, they know the map well enough. Is, I forget, is Subway a map you can use like a RPG or...
No.
No? No?
Here we go.
Yes.
Round number 2.
You got a flash?
No,
Yeah,
you
I
don't
don't
have
have
a
a
flash.
flash.
Here. Eric,
I
where are
have
you?
a flash.
Oh, Eric.
Okay. There you go. Robo day.
I was just gonna say to go spare.
Okay. See, they trade some utility. Yep, they're being aggressive.
Or they're gonna push out. Whoop, I can't fly over that. Two flashes around the corner. They come out firing. Wilson finds one. Anonymous finds the other. Only Ike also finds him. He got double killed. I think they needed to get those flashes a little bit farther for them to be effective on that corner.
Yeah, I think they're expecting them to go a little faster, which...
Kagan finds one on the north stairs. Where is... There's over here. Ooh, I'm trying to think what's the best approach now for these two shooters.
I mean, no one's in the courtyard itself. Everyone's just watching the outside, so...
Finding Mr. Sirius is a tough spot because you have to look away from the objective courtyard to find him, and like you're totally exposed on your backside. So it's not really something you want to do. And they're pushing up really tight on each other. I mean, if Mr. Sirius shoots like a couple of shots, he'll probably pick both of them up.
Are they waving? This is Sirius waving? Yeah, because he hears them. Yeah.
Here come the shots. Two go down. Oh, wow.
Whoa. Wow, I was...
Talk about some lag.
Yeah, I was going to say that
Anonymous was 100% dead, and his gun just discharged.
Huh.
Raider here gonna find the last guy, Death Legion, as he comes out. Here comes a flash from Raider. Quick peek. But he doesn't find the kill. Death Legion gets the kill. Now it's all up to Kagan. Can Kagan see him? Kagan does find him. And once again, Kagan clutches the round for Legionnaires.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Kagan with the carry right now. 5 kills, 0 deaths.
I mean, I'm really surprised at how evenly, like how tight it is each round. It's not like, 5 is up and winning or something. It's like...
Yeah, it's very close games. It's not what the scoreboard really shows. But if you're actually in it, it's pretty close, But will it be close? I think that this is going to be the end of the series right here. I think that Legionnaires are going to cap the North Stairs.
Ooh, I like the North Stairs.
It's just so cappable.
I like it because of the cat poster.
Smoils poster.
Yes. So you're calling a cap here from Legionnaires?
I mean, I feel like they've got the ability to do it, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
And I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Delta Squad has had a pretty good head on their shoulders, and they've seemed to understand where the caps can happen from, when they need to rotate. They've had pretty good, battle knowledge.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that it's definitely a cap, but also I've seen some caps on this objective that like there's still a guy up and this cap still happens. Like there's a guy on the objective and the cap still happens. So it's still possible depending on how peaky they get, which in Delta Squad's case they've actually been very peaky on defense, so maybe that'll play in their favor here. We're gonna hop into
Right.
round number 3. Got our one shield guy, Mr. Serious, who has a, is that a live frag? Is that a flash? What do you have, sir? Hold still. Stop running. I think it's a frag.
Come on, Delta. Where's your C4?
Live
oh, okay.
frag. There we go.
Yeah.
Bad
Oh,
flash
no.
from T. Wilson. I mean, Delta Squad's got a solid defense here. They don't have anyone up aggressive, though, to meet them in the alley, but they do have a pretty solid line. I mean, on the objective, they've got good coverage, so we will see.
Yeah. If Cuds here can just grab some of their feet. Well,
They
no,
do
they
have
the
they
one
have the shield, though.
Yeah, the one shield, yeah.
Just Sirius trying to bait out some shots with the peeking the shield around the corner first.
Clear? Mm-hmm. Okay, there's gotta be C4 down there then.
They're definitely worried about C4.
Yeah.
There's gotta be
has to
C4 down there. I don't know. Was there C4 placed? I didn't see any.
I didn't see any, no. I just saw Wilson with the flash.
You could, yeah, okay, hug the right wall, look left, but make sure you're covered through the right, yeah.
Yeah, I love Kagan here with the call outs there. He's
Giving him
or the instructions,
problem.
yeah.
precise instructions on where to be.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. I didn't know you could do that quietly. I always just yell at the guy with the shield. Like, move, move, move. Okay, stop.
Hold on, when you spot one.
So now Ike is tucked in. He's not. He's gonna wait. Maybe he's gonna wait for that passive. Because I think what Cuds sees.
Sirius is gonna throw a nade.
Oh, no.
Gonna catch
Yeah.
him. Oh, no. Oh, he takes a couple of shots there from Cubs.
Don't shoot the. Oh,
Ah, there was a
C4.
C4.
I didn't see where it was.
Raider 5-1. Aggressive, overwhelming firepower. Only Ike's gonna go down to that nade. He's out.
Oh wow.
Raiders down. The res gonna come out from Sirius. Wow. His body rolled all the way down the stairs. And then got rezzed. And doesn't look like Death Legion's rotating. T. Wilson gets a nice nade out. Ooh, that's a pretty good throw, actually.
Yeah.
Not going to catch anybody. Now has to come around the corner and deal with the shield. Face to face with the shield. Has not called his last guy. Oh, his last guy is coming back. Cap coming out. It does get stopped by T. Wilson. Death Legion now coming around the corner. That shield's right there. Oh, and he peeks out from behind the shield. Takes the kill. Legionnaires. I wanted that cap too. Legionnaires takes their third unanswered point on Subway.
Yeah. That was. I mean, they could have capped there. That was good. And I think that Delta Squad got a little peeky there. I think it was Anonymous.
Anonymous was the one that came around the corner while all the gunfire was happening
Real.
and just ran into bullets. Only Ike was taken out by a second nade. They gave their shield guy 2 grenades, and he checked all the areas very well with them.
I want to hop into a lobby with Kagan and get some instructions.
You just want to be told what to do while you hold the shield? And will Delta Squad be able to answer back on the north stairs? Will they take a shield and be able to push down? Or will they all die to a hail of gunfire as they aggressively push the objective? Those are the beeps that I love to hear. Hopping into round number 4. The Delta Squad does not have any shield player on their lineup.
Drums? No? Okay.
Seeing T. Wilson use that Commando 553. Not a gun you see used very often. Death Legion running towards the Coco Alley. As 3 Legionnaires pushing up now. I'm just gonna come around the corner. They hear him. There's a C4 there. Ooh, Anonymous goes down to Kagan. And are they gonna fall back now, or are they gonna keep poking at this corner? Looks like they're gonna keep poking. Let's find the rest of the team. We've got one down. Ooh, that's not good. Only Ike shoots Death Legion in the back. Kagan getting really pushy, throws a flash out. Another flash goes out from TK. T. Wilson, and he goes down. Kagan takes him out.
Three left.
Got Cuds coming up now. Okay, I don't want to be stuck in the wall game. Thank you very much. Please let me out. There we go. Cuds is on the platform. Gonna have to deal with a couple of defenders, Eric and Mayho. But he makes it out. He rotates away from the objective. Mayho finds only Ike as he comes down the stairs. Cuds now knows where he's at. Cuds gonna look for that refrag. Cannot find the kill. He knows exactly where he is, but Eric finds him on the crossfire and takes him down. Delta Squad eliminated, and Legionnaires takes map number 2, 4-0. Ooh, Kagan with 9-0. Kagan doing work. Didn't even get to update the scores, guys. Come on, slow it down a bit. Here we go. Legionnaires taking the series in 2 maps. And now we're hopping into map number 3, which is going to be Quarantine. And we're gonna have a short intermission. We're having some technical difficulties with my co-caster, and we're gonna see if we can get this working again. So we will be right back after these short messages. All right, and we are back. We have my co-caster back with me. We're hopping into round number 1 on map number 3. Delta Squad choosing Quarantine.
Yeah, if I'm about to shoot I'm not going to attack.
And we had a roster change. It looks like they got rid of Anonymous and put Rav in. It is the ambulance objective, and Delta Squad pushing that north approach, using that advantage, taking that roof advantage for sure. Ooh, but the cross might get picked up by whoever that is in the south dunes there. Are you going to see anybody cross, or is he just going to sit there and call him out? It looks like he's going for the flank, actually.
Yep. Like, who is that, from Plane Wing?
Those shots were from Plane Wing. Mr. Sirius, however, is pushing the east. He's just running for a flank.
Yep.
Like, not even running cover to cover. He's just running out in the map.
Well, they already saw the smoke, so... Oh. I don't even think they're anticipating a flanker. Are they? Yeah, because
I think they saw him cross.
Yeah. I'd say Wilson here is watching it now.
Ooh, flank stopped dead in its tracks.
Yeah.
Mr. Sirius goes down. The rest of the defenders on Legionnaires are pretty tucked in on the objective.
That was like a stop.
One on the wing, one on the ambulance. And, oh, there's one behind the gas station. And where's the last one? In burning? Yeah, in the rubble. There he is. Raiders in the rubble. Take a look at the overhead real quick. Delta Squad has a pretty good spread across the north side. Shots ringing out from Kagan onto the roof, but I don't know if there's actually a person there.
Alright, Team Delta.
Shots from Cuds on the corner of the roof to just kind of pin down. Ooh, but shots coming out onto him from the ambulance. Cuds just peeking here, trying to get those shots. So what do you think? You think that the teams are going to have some time management issues on this larger map?
You know what? A little bit, just because they cut it down to on smaller maps. And also, I think since, I don't know, it was a season 8 that I think every team seemed to just be taking it really slow in general, so...
I mean, I like this approach that they're doing. They've got the 3 in the north kind of looking and peeking and poking, and then they've got 2 pinching on both sides. Only Ike on one side, and it looks like T. Wilson on the other, who are now south of the South Street and closing in on the backside of objective.
Yeah, well, are they gonna know Wilson's here? Because Mr. Sirius didn't come back.
Kagan's got a lot of ground to cover with it from his spot.
Yeah, they're bookending him here.
Didn't
Although,
see only
yeah.
Ike.
He knows he's there. Oh wow!
Oh, I forgot about Mayo.
Yeah, I forgot him too. I was gonna say, wow, he just made that cross right when Kagan looked away.
Ooh, Raider with a long shot takes down Death Legion. Sorry, not a long shot, a single shot. One shot to the head. Drops him in the rubble.
Is Cuds giving any call outs here? Is he able to see anyone?
He apparently is, I don't know, but T. Wilson got taken down by Kagan next to the post office building. And now Delta Squad's back across the map from the objective. They were really, really close. And it all got shut down. Let's see what we see. Rav's the new player. He hasn't been playing. Let's see how Rav's doing. Let's follow along.
Rav, I don't...
Rav's
do you know
point
Rav?
of view. I don't know Rav.
I love all of these new players. It's awesome.
There's definitely been an influx of new teams this season. And it's great. It's great to see. It gives them a lot more people to play against, which I think is great. You know, only having like 1 or 2 new teams in a season kind of hurts the new team, I think, because they've only got a couple of inexperienced teams to play against, and then they're playing more experienced teams. Kagan finds Cuds.
Another one. One left. One left.
Across the north glass.
Probably burning building guy.
Rav's gonna run right across the same spot. Raider's gonna find him, take him down. Legionnaires take their first point. There's their 5th unanswered point in a row. No, that's their 7th unanswered point in a row. 7th point in a row. Because they took the last 2 on tanker.
Yeah,
And then they took all. Yeah.
Raider didn't rotate, so I wonder, did he not see him? I would think that Cuds would have given that call out. Because he shot death from right there.
I don't think that there's a lot of callouts going on. I don't think I've heard a whole lot of callouts from either team.
Yeah, they
Legionnaires, I've heard Legionnaires call out kills, but I haven't heard a whole lot of communication outside of that.
outside of Kagan.
And then, yeah, and then on the Delta Squad side, I really haven't heard any kind of communication from them.
Yeah, no, but you're right. They were doing a little on the fly movement. Mahuhu was definitely given, sorry, Mahau, was given some positions and telling people where to look. But yeah, Legionnaires gotta talk just a little bit more, especially on here. You can get into some good positions to just clear out the well-known spots.
And you've also got to be a pretty decent shot too, because you're taking shots at longer ranges than most maps. You know, your normal spots are the wing, which you have to hit just ahead, the ambulance wall, you have to hit ahead when it peaks.
Yeah.
There are a lot more difficult shots than cargo or subway or suburbia.
Yes, this is an index-friendly map.
And here we go into round number 2.
Oh, did Cuds wave at us?
I think he did.
Do you have C4? Do you have C4, Cuds? Place it on the white car.
Legionnaire spawning in the crater spawn. Are they going to push it aggressively?
Wow, look at Delta. They're pushing aggressive.
Yeah, they're looking for that quick spawn, but
the
they're pushing
west,
the
yeah.
wrong direction.
Yeah. You know, maybe they're trying to get to that little crack over here on the west. Although, I mean, by the time they get there... Oh.
Yeah, they're going to have to swing around this roof really fast.
They are aggressive. Oh, no. Yeah, hopefully we don't have that. Oh. Okay, Ike, hold it. Oh, look, no,
I mean,
looks
Ike
like
did get a
that's
call out. He said northeast, which is technically incorrect. They're
Yeah.
on the east, and he is
And-
definitely getting assaulted very quickly. They are nowhere near the position they need to be at.
Well, Death rotated. He ran back.
If anything, they need to be like in the tank courtyard right now. They needed to come back from the roof, just straight down. Kagan takes down only Ike. Death now, the only one on the objective. He goes down. Shots from Cuds on the roof, but the roof is not a
now
good
they know
spot to
he's on
cover
the
that.
roof. Yeah, they know they just killed 3 people on objective. and someone's
Raz
shooting
being
for the
way
roof.
off. Raz in the west approach by Sarlacc Pit. No one's on the objective. No one's going back to the objective. I think this is Legionnaire's chance to finally cap. Meho running behind the post office, going for it now. Mr. Sirius takes down Cuds. It's all up to Raz now.
Okay, they called out 4, so they know they can go cab, right?
Raz is in burning center now. I mean, at this point, I would literally just run across the street and send someone towards burning to, like, you know, get shot. But Kagan's on objective. He's got his tablet out. He's reading the code. Smokes are out on objective. Raz is
the
coming
Raz
for
is
it.
moving.
They're not going to do it. They're going to take the shots. Oh, they're suppressing him. The cap comes out. Kagan gets it. And a quick end to that one. The crater spawn to ambulance push. And just Delta Squad setting up for the quick spawn in the west, and it didn't end up that way.
Wow. You know, quarantine pick on...
This is Delta Squad's map.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at their stats on that, because I normally would not pick a map like Quarantine or Downfall on a team that's been around. I mean, unless that's like all they've played, but let's see.
I don't know. Quarantine's been the map I've been playing the most since day one. I love this map.
Yeah, some Orb memories. Yeah, they did not play Quarantine at all this season. Maybe they just want to play, like it's early in the season and they want to try all the maps. They didn't play it at all in season 8. So, yeah, probably just getting that rotation in. Although, if you're very good at it, you can avoid like a map all season.
I don't really think you can this season with the new maps being added.
Yeah, I'm so happy they brought back Snow Peak, and more so Snow Peak Night, which I think just runs.
Yeah, it runs much better,
so well.
much better than Snow Peak Day. I am a fan of Snow Peak. I appreciate that map.
Yeah, you know what? It's the fashion for me. I love the blue. It definitely brings out your eyes.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize it was blue until I cast it the other day. I thought that both of them were wearing white camo.
They kind of were.
I think they may have changed it. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's more in season now.
Here we go. We're hopping in around number 3, map number 3. Legionnaires on the defense, and Delta Squad getting probably the least optimal spawn for this objective.
Yeah.
They're in the center, and they just have to run at it basically.
Although I don't mind doing the center one, unless they got it all cross, and in which case they'll get called out.
Well, I guess for that objective, they actually spawned back, so they could have made the cross by the time the defenders got there. I'm thinking the center burning spawn when they're right there. But I mean, Delta Squad did what they should do. They spread out, but it looks like 2 of them are kind of trapped behind glass and they don't really know what to do. And it looks like the Legionnaires are going to get a little aggressive. Eric now pushing up into the roof courtyard. He's looking for his kills.
Well, yeah, Delta is so spread out.
I mean, they've got good positioning. It's just, can they coordinate their positions and, you know, communicate? I still haven't heard much communicating, if any, from this team.
It is a very quiet game. It's like they are all reading each other's minds. Although, let's see, is this cuts all the way out? Yeah, that's good. I mean, they're all out there spotting at least.
Shots from only Ike, but Mr. Serious takes him down.
Whiskey.
I mean, it looks like Death is taking the plane wing, and then do they have any eyes on the roof?
We've got one running right up the south side of the tank courtyard. Ooh, Maho finds Cuds at the plane wing, takes him down. He missed the early cross though, so the first cross is kind of safe.
Yeah, Eric is watching the north, and no one's... They're not there anymore. Yeah.
Rav and T. Wilson gonna have to deal with Raider here as he peeks. He doesn't see... Can't see T. Wilson because of the rubble in the middle of the street.
Yeah, well, the minute they shoot, so like Eric will just turn around. Oh.
Oh man, that frag. Very close. I can't tell if he sees him or if he's just scanning it. I think he's just scanning. Rav looking for Raider.
He's right there.
And he gives up on the angle. T. Wilson shooting from a prone position. Rav not covering him as he shoots. Rav getting taken down by Mejo. T. Wilson shooting all over the place. He had to rotate to shoot at Eric. Popping a smoke in the middle of the street. Raider.
Oh, you're stuck at Edna's Rubble. That's not what Edna's Rubble is for.
2 smokes coming out from T. Wilson.
Oh, they're all trained on it now.
He's moving them one at a time. He's like throwing them past each other slowly.
Oh, nice.
Kagan takes down Death Legion. Raider finds T. Wilson. And Legionnaires take the 3rd and final map.
Yeah, with all 5 still left.
I wonder if someone's told him that he can hold it and like wave it back and forth and get the same effect.
Let's see.
Legionnaires final score 2-12. Legionnaires.
I am just.
It was close. I mean, they were close matches every round.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really curious why they chose Quarantine because
Quarantine's the best map.
I understand your love. I'm just saying that for like this season, Legionnaires have played Quarantine. Maybe because they thought they lost it. I mean, they didn't play Snow Peak. You could have picked Snow Peak. I've yet to see Turbine come out. Has anyone played Turbine yet?
I don't think so. Turbine's no bueno. But that's it from us at the casting desk. That's my personal opinion, not the casting desk's opinion, by the way. But we're done for the night. I hope you enjoyed this matchup, Delta Squad versus Legionnaires. I think our next scheduled matchup is, let's see, let's take a look real quick and see what we've got coming up. Tomorrow, actually, I think is our next match. We've got the Colettos versus Mr. Nice Guys at 8:30 Eastern. Unfortunately, I won't be around to cast that one, so hopefully someone picks that up to cast that. And then Thursday, we've got a Fury versus the Colettos. You got 2 games. You got back-to-back games?
Yeah, a little bit. We want to play our friends in Fury. You know, we're getting excited with this. All the new teams are pumping us up. So.
Yeah. I mean, challenges are good. All teams can get in their challenges if they want. So you get 1 per week. If you don't get a matchup, you actually get 2 per week. So throughout those challenges, see who accepts them and keep practicing. Keep getting those kills. Just go for it. But we're gonna.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, do you have anything else to say about today's matchup?
No, you know what? Delta Squad, they were close. I think they're looking good for, I think they just came in a little bit at the end of last season. And I think the scoreboard here says 2-4, but I believe they were 3 on Tanker. And they definitely had tight rounds, so I'm thinking they're going to be, I think they're going to be doing well.
Yeah, I mean,
more communication.
I definitely hope they come back and watch the VOD, rewatch what happened, because it was close. I mean, the scoreline does not make it look like it, but they were close matches. So I hope they come back and they look at this, and I hope that they continue to improve, and hopefully we'll catch another cast of them sometime throughout the season. I know personally, I like to cast the newer teams. I like to see how they improve throughout the season. So hopefully I'll find some more to pick up. But we are done. Shout out to our sponsors really quick, because I have done this whole thing without doing that. ProTube VR and VR Cover for giving us all those goodies for the prizes. And with that, we will see you next time.